The VCT is back, baby! This past weekend saw the start of the kickoff tournament in the various regions, where teams will battle it out to see who makes it to Masters Madrid come March. We had everything from insane plays.
Here's a running bait forward. Right behind the smoke is going to be Zeppa. He drops first blood right now, and that's two. Zeppa! Third hat-trick within the round!
To new tech.
Moving their way forward. What are these one-ways?
And of course, sick clutches. I hope you got your snacks ready, because the party starts now.
Flash up top, but it's smoked off. Tens sticking to the fuse, running into it. Kawazine. That's three. That's four. Will he get the ace? Yes, he will.
Day 1. From the chance to see our first super team in NRG to Oxy's crazy race plays, Friday did not disappoint. It started with NRG vs Furia. Of course, coming into it, everyone expected NRG to be taking the W, seeing the players on their roster, and they were ready to play.
Demon 1 is tucked to the corner now. Players in his face, lots of chances, lots of opportunities. What a flash! And it is beautiful. 3-4. Clear court in halls. Rest of it. Wall goes down, had the dash active, loses the fight. MW really taking it to him. We talked about that jet head-to-head still. Ethan is alive and kicking the IGL. The flank timing! Crashes! That's dodgy. Lands it. That is really dodgy. Sharp as a cue ball with that one still. Ethan is alive there. With the pit down though, makes things a little bit more difficult, but is steadily really just getting out of their hands here. You have Furia with the pit now falling. It's all down to just the one. It's Conan. He can't do anything about it.
To play off the trip.
But Marved. Bit of a cheeky one. Crashes as well. They are collecting this one. The crossfire setup, they just don't have the angles. Watch for Furia trying to get into this site. There's 25 seconds left to the pillar. Finally, the plan's starting to go down.
Conan is watching for this.
Ooh, finds it. An important one.
This again, MW with no shields.
Well, okay. Good one to begin. Difficult retake. But still, he just needs the one, and there it is. Maybe it opens it up once more. Khalil still close to the pillar. Weaving. All over the place right now. He's with his teammates to try and watch his back. Ethan, he's crimped all the way behind. And he's won the round for his team.
But even with energy firing on all cylinders, Furia put up a hell of a fight, with their duelist player MW Zera looking as cracked as ever.
Not get anything done with it though. It's a weird round. Maybe they can make the most of all of this here with time running so damn short. Victor, man of the hour.
You can't let them win this round, Fury.
It's absolutely insane. You've got to be kidding me. MW to the 1v1. Dart by winning this one out, but the timing's here. Caught it to the side. Crashes. Denied the chance. That's all MW.
NRG took map 1 with a 13-10 victory, but looking at the game, things could have gone a lot differently if Furia weren't playing 4v5. But come map 2, knowing his job was probably on the line after that map 1 performance, Havoc came out swinging.
Players there, lit up with the paranoia, going for an attempt. Havoc. There it is. Bowers with the confidence. Khalil pushing out, not showing any respect in the slightest.
We even got to see some really cool new smoke retakes from Liazi on the Ascent B site.
Themselves into the site with Ethan with that plan, but MW is right behind them. Look at this flank timing, you can see it. Poking all the way out, gives him away. Talk about Pinocchio's nose.
Marv still has that paranoia. Can he cook anything up with that? Looks like he's going to try and use it on these lane players.
Gonna need a miracle, but time, maybe. Working on their side, there's a paranoia, big one. 3 players colliding and still come down to just really the minute details. Moving their way forward. What are these one-ways? Furia though. They had the players, they had the advantage there. And it's a clean retake.
But Liazi is cooking with those one-ways.
And even though the map was 6-6 on the half, it was close until it wasn't.
Everyone grouped up. Here's a lockdown, but an alt in kind. This is going to be removing that threat almost immediately with the Hunter's Fury. So players of NRG, they can't anchor this one. Marv, good paranoia, needs some help though from the rest of his team, and there it is. Ethan, immediately, the collapsing collide and collision course send them straight to the lower bracket. NRG are looking.
With NRG taking the map and series with a 13-8 finish on Ascent. After that, we would see the newly formed teams of Cloud9 and MIBR face off. Most people had Cloud9 as their favorite, but MIBR would come out swinging, already looking miles better than they did last year.
Well, these reads are starting to look good here for C9, but Jake just falls.
Ooh, that's the shot. Looking to send out the cabbages. Okay, ultimate down. Interesting play. Just putting a little bit of pressure onto that B site that Cloud9 has to care about, but how much will they put into that, leaving 2 members. They have each site guarded 2 and 2. And it's going to be that U-Haul work again here for MIBR just to try and make C9 make the error.
Especially with those Seekers coming out, the TV getting across. MIBR is looking to work towards this A site. Oxy's the second to fall. Beautiful flash out from MIBR.
Save.
Vanity's there to help as much as he can. But instantly we get the plant, TP comes across and they know Zeppo's on the flank. As Oxy's getting ready.
He wants to drift.
With 9 HP, that's the best you could do right here. Get information for your team. The flash will out for them to come out. But it's MIBR just waited and greeted C9 running through that smoke. They take the advantage. The TP comes across. Oxy's alone. And he's going to try to save this weapon.
But Oxy was looking to beat the worst duelist in franchising allegations with a crazy map 2-3 performance.
This time the flash is towards main. Seekers instantly coming out here for Zeppa. As Oxy once again comes in for the support from the top. Satchel on the other end. Nice little neutral coming out. Oxy will get the last one for the iBuy power race. Turret available, working together. Sheriff and Ghost first contact. Nice shot there from Oxy. The backstab. Where's the communication? There's a third! Oxy on fire! Executes MIBR and C9 get the defuse and the pistol.
Cloud9 would take the series 2-1 with their win on Lotus. Despite the preseason expectations for MIBR, this new coaching staff is already showing great signs with the new roster, and Cloud9 has once again found a new superstar player in Oxy. It'll be interesting to see how these two midfield teams continue to develop as the season progresses, both showing great signs early on. Day 2. You'd be hard-pressed to find a VCT fan touching grass on Saturday, seeing as though we would see two gigantic Cloud matchups in Sentinels vs Loud and Leviathan vs 100 Thieves. First, we'd get to see the new Loud take on the off-season juggernauts of Sentinels, and although they don't have Aspes anymore, like I said in my team preview, I think Loud will be just fine.
And to just let people go up 2-0 after winning the pistol.
Ooh, double face of the classic, still dangerous. On the 1-for-1.
And they're sneaking out. They're sneaking out.
Yeah, all the way through. The flash does connect though. Sassy almost caught on away. Is Lodo and the damage! Holy, okay. John QT seeking to equalize it, maybe make it a little bit more even. There's a lot of damage being done to these Loud players. We're going to have to get this plant down, pushing the position. Close quarters with the Stinger. 2 years favored with it. Down to just the one. Is Celsius. Doesn't stand a chance. Still going to worry about these players though. Ducked onto the side. That's Kawazine. A flash up top, but it's smoked off. Tens sticking to the fuse, running into it. Kawazine. That's 3. That's 4. Will he get the ace? Yes, he will.
Sentinels wouldn't go down without a fight though, making some big plays of their own.
Now online for Kawazine, bro.
Yeah, okay.
They could use it towards screens here. Might be murderous.
Paranoia showstopper. There's the ult straight into the sky. Flashed up. Dodge. Second still. Holding for now. Biding his time, but finally brings down Kawazine, thinking he was safe round to the side. Here we go. Sadak, he's late for it. Is he going to be planning for him onto heaven? He needs to win that fight out, and he does with 2 years by his side. Heal online as well. One more play, but seconds defusing. Seconds defusing. Nothing to stop it.
Loud managed to take map 1 with their IGL Sadak going Super Saiyan in the last 2 rounds of Split.
They're worried about this smoke.
There's 3 players from the on the
This is
other
a
side.
refight. They're close towards it. Wall up. They're going to wait for the smoke to fade and just going to face this one. Yep, Sadak's ahead of it all the way through. Sassy returns to fire. A different target though with QCK dropping in. A players from heaven now can do really the most. The flash blinding him. Sadak still close to the corner. He's got a third. 27 seconds left. Stunned up. Still Kawazine finally arriving. The cavalry is here, but it's all up to Sassy. 1v2. Towards the back of the pillar. It's being held. And he's not adjusted for it. Kawazine. The playmaker there. Waiting for it now. Sending the util flying. There is that stand still, grasping them, and now the aftershock as well has pushed them wide out into the open where it kills. This time, it's a feed filling up with red. Sadak making the most of it. He's dropped all the way down. That is insane. 2 fast ones rips them apart. Sadak still alive with the shorty. Pick it up, son. Get the upgrade. Get the bloody man. Oh my.
Come map 2, Sassy wasn't looking to lose to his former team, putting up a ridiculous Sova performance on Ascent.
All here, close to the smoke. Sassy's low enough here. Kawazine could grab a second, not quite. Sassy. He's weathering the storm entirely and less low enough here. There it is. Yeah. Thing, do they know? Half clearance. It's not being done. It's not being dealt with.
Tragedy.
QCK, he's quick with it.
What a mistake.
And now a potential chance, an opening. Sassy? Who is this guy?
9-1, by the way.
90 degree
Farming.
snap, man. Oh, tucked towards stairs. He dodged it. Dodged the ult. Straight towards him.
Spike down B.
And Sassy, the one who comes up with the goods and gets out.
Is there going to be...
Oh boy.
No,
Sadak is there. The spike's been dropped down on top of it. UCK with a molly. Denying any chance of that. Trying to be a split into the side here. That's an all command! And the shotgun's repositioned! That's dirty, man. It's disgusting. It's devastating. Turns TP's forwards, though, into his own smoke. That's matters into his own hands, and he wants to have another go of it. Sadak shutting it down with a right foot upgrade! And the ace pulled out of nowhere.
But despite Sassy's best effort, the unorthodox comp and pressure was too much for Sentinels to handle. Loud managed to take the series 2-0 to start their kickoff run in VCT Americas. Next, we'd be seeing our second super team of the region, Leviathan, take on the newly formed 100 Thieves consisting of world champion Boostio and Ascension finalist EU. And while we were expecting a great performance from the former world champion, not even I saw the Aspas Raise Masterclass incoming.
Hit the borders of the site. 100 Thieves is trying to get in.
Aspas got hit. At least one of the Prowlers, but still gets the Asuna bang run out. Thrown towards the air. Boostio trying to stay alive. Support coming out. Big splash though as Bang gets picked off. Last boss with a third within the round. Attempt for denies, but Leviathan did such a great job entering towards the site. With one player left, the satchel even didn't work for Asuna.
At halftime, we would be met with a brief technical pause due to an unfortunate spillage.
Quick spill on stage, I believe. We're gonna get this cleaned up. Was that calm? This is pretty aggro. They've got the space. Can they hold it?
Nightfall already out, pushing out for it. Oh, the shots didn't connect. Thought they hit.
Oh my gosh.
Denied. At least the Thrash is there. Free kills coming out. Boostio getting the op kill onto Calm. Trying to find control space towards the back of the site. The dink with the shorty. Asta with the support. Trying to spray through the triple that misses. But unfortunately, it's a snake bite from King. That drops Boostio. Here's the rest of 100 Thieves. Boss alone. Only with the Guardian now. Knows that one player's towards the back of short A. The Jigga with the headshot. The second one denied by Bang.
Despite some good ideas and plays from the side of 100 Thieves, Lev would come out on top with the map 1 victory. 100 Thieves would come back stronger in map 2, taking the fight to Leviathan on split.
Opportunity to throw a mosh there when a rolling thunder comes out, but it still lands on the top of heaven. Aftershock does get the contact onto EU. Hat being thrown, showstopper out for Asuna. Right on the back of the site to get the headshot onto Tex. Now towards the new boxes though. Asuna thought that he had the right read, but King swings out for the pick.
2v2 now. A little low for 2 players, but healthy Cryo,
left.
healthy Mazzino.
Big flash. Cryo hit by it, now traded out. A 1v1 is Bang! Upgraded to the Phantom. Picking up the spike. He's looking to fight here in the last 2 players. He knows where Boostio's at. But Asuna disappeared since he threw this rocket. Now there's that first nice shot, and even gets the second one.
So I think where Ender said, Gecko becomes very tough to play against on that retake, throwing everything in your face, and here we go, 100 Thieves in the site.
Recon Dart to come out. Oh no, it's he came from Boostio himself, but that's good enough.
100T dominated the map from beginning to end, with Cryocells showing some great promise, taking on more of the smokes role for the team this season. Come map 3, we knew we were in for a banger once Aspas locked in Reyna in Agent Select.
There it is.
So much
Look
more
at
control on the B side.
Osmos on Reyna.
Osmos on
Osmos on Reyna.
And that's exactly what we got.
And it starts with the Dizzy out. Wall to deny the push through. Again, a combination from the shock darts. Mazzino playing towards the dice.
One enemy remaining.
The support's there. No opportunities for 100 Thieves to move in even for a plant. Oh, okay. Until this right click comes out from Bang, though. 2 players left alive. Gets the time on the other one. Oh, that's the 4th. Has to clutch it. The backstep from King. And the KJ to delay. There's that tap attempt. There's the Bang push forward to drop Mazzino. Beautiful recon dart. And a Hunter's Fury on the attack. Does get the ping and the kill onto King. Meanwhile, though, he has some replies out. Off in the hands of Aspas, who gets another one onto EU. An opportunity to play the time. The quick lurk, the late lurk from Boostio to eliminate the op. Trying to force out Boostio, who just wins that 1v1. They're like, yeah, we're trying to work towards the lockdown here. This is actually really good. That's going to bait out Tex and try to move forward. Clock comes in, the others are going to spray out. Still gets the contact, runs out of bullets. Cry with the updraft, drops down to trade it right off. And that allows for the lockdown to stay up. Defense from Mazzino. We will get information towards yellow, but it's up to Crowell right here at the bottom of the B side. Jumping up and lands it onto Mazzino. One more to go as the Thrash pushes forward.
I boost Yo to get himself in position.
Instant lockdown comes down before the planning comes through. Beautiful Dizzy, but no kill! That doesn't allow for them to break the lockdown. EU gets a shot guard kill, Molly on top of it. Is it going to be enough time to break it? Nope. Asta gets the team, but at least the plant went down no matter what. 4 versus 4 for the retake. Mazzino, close angle in the front of 410. The bubble to go for the diffuser. Support across. EU with the shot guard lands right in the bubble, and Mazzino's able to dodge that. Retap, not available yet. Asta's adding a lot of pressure here. Another high tide coming up. And now as we start sticking that spike, Recon Dart coming through. Asta just trying to get a spray. But it's too little too late. It did work out for a bit as we were the key.
Leviathan managed to very closely secure the series with a 13-11 victory on Icebox. Huge performances from Aspas and Calm pushed the team over the edge to take the W. Day 3. On Sunday, we only had one match, but many were still eager to tune in as we would get to see the newest team in the league, G2, the winners of the Ascension tournament, take on the newly re-energized crew. Come map 1, we would see G2 cook up an unusual Icebox composition featuring Brimstone in the lineup.
It's been happening, and I
there's
feel
a
like
Brimstone coming out.
Like I don't know what is good. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like the controller meta has completely changed.
And Brimstone or not, Valen looked ready to prove that he's going to be one of the top IGLs in the league this year.
The move on here with a flat. Okay, that. There's a dart and a flash combo, but as well, just doesn't really connect in time. So Kesnick gets brought down, removed. Side getting that plant down into a tape. Safe corner, MTA. Taking out Melza there as well, though. That's a spike drop down.
But now he's left in the 1v3, so this is still very difficult.
Yeah.
And G2 punish.
Risks here, but he's lit up. Once more, should be an easy kill. Should be, but isn't.
And now the Viper
Behind
swinging out with a
no
fear.
way!
And Melza has just given an open entry to Jonah P as well. These two players from G2 can now regroup and fight on even footing.
It's 2 versus 2. Flash, that's a nice one. Just over the side of Jenny, but they haven't cleared this corner to tap onto it with the smoke as well. Out towards the side, and each individual player wins their fight. G2.
But despite a monster performance from Valen, Crew's Icebox attack side was just too clean for G2 to handle.
Conditioning players to meet him. Will he get both of them? He's called for backup as well. He's got his team there, but Leaf. Brave from Leaf in this position here. He doesn't have a dash, just spots the jiggle. The awareness from MTA. Moving forwards, and now watch him for all the angles. And he spots the player out anyway.
Playing it safe. You don't want to take the 4v2 over towards A. Make sure that this round is completely secured. Trent's in an utterly unwinnable spot.
There's one from that. Nicely done. Close. Players down. Up close. Corners. Will the fight be won? Yes. Melza. What a way to take the map, Crew. A grand opening.
Grand opening, grand closing. Melza called an insane game and wins the clutch towards the end. Crew are here to play.
Come map 2 Sunset, we would see G2 swing back the momentum with Jonah P having a great time playing Sova, which no one probably expected considering that Trent is still on the team.
The angle, what a cheeky way to do it, but Shy was only on 20 health as well. Maybe could have got away with that as well if he had a bit more health to him. Never to set that up, Leaf. Just taking a fight straight to them. Jonah P still don't want to hold their ground down. And will they find any value from it? The paranoia was perfect from Melza. Pushes those players all the way back out of it, but it's still a 3 versus 3. ADS 2, Jonah P. 3 for him. Our connection, Trent. Don't have any of those audio cues. In a backside position this game is a great call by Crew. In the moment here, they're doubled up. It is some semblance of awareness. Jonah P still there. And there it is. It is found.
G2 would take the win in 13-9 fashion to force a map 3 on Ascent. It was there that we would see the return of a prime Kesnick, looking to make people remember that he's still one of the best in the game.
Require cut by first one.
That makes it so much more winnable. They now have access to the whole of front side.
Off angle by Leaf though. Damage done, but no kill. Kesnick again, dash forwards. That's the dice, Trent.
He must have seen Trent. He was flicking that direction. It would have come up as a question mark on the minimap. They know that the side's clear.
And now down 2v2. I said, all that damage done, so Kesnet is weak, but he's already just been ripping them apart anyway. No way. Here in the util and the reload, whatever, Shy just jumped on it. Great opportunity. He's left it into a 1v2 now for Net. So much to do here. The face is going to come through any minute now. Kesnet right from the back of the side. And he's still close to generator. Needs to be some help here for Trent. Holding it down, but he can't do it against it.
30 seconds.
Crew, Kesnet, the rest of the squad, they've got every single avenue you watched for. No one able to really capitalize though off somebody getting tripped up into a paranoia dash forwards now from the rest of them. Net only good for the one. An instantaneous trade, flash, off to the side, dodge, leaf, still with the one, Blaze Storm, regenerated, rejuvenated, dashing, backing away, Jonah P. Players on none, the wiser Kesnet! It takes him out! Flash there, right click does not do the job. Valen eventually, it's labored, it's messy, but eventually getting these kills. Trent still alive there, but eventually now brought down. MTA and Shy, they are powering their way through. In mid, I repeat, 2 players to meet him. They're going to be doubling up, sprayed through and down. Jonah P from behind. What a return and what an answer. Net's still alive at the back of the site, but he has taken some hits. 7 HP. Kesnet hot on his case. That's 3 in a round for him now. Sets up the plant.
Even so, G2 managed to squeak out a 13-11 win to take the series. Seeing Crew lose a series in very close fashion, I think I'm having some bad flashbacks to last season. But for real, I'm sure Crew will be getting some more wins this year compared to last, and while G2 looked a bit shaky on certain maps, they definitely have what it takes to develop into a top tier team this year. Day 4. Come Monday, we would see our first set of elimination games with Freya taking on MIBR in a Brazil-on-Brazil battle, and Sentinels taking on 100 Thieves for the title of the best clout team in the league. Starting off with Furia vs MIBR, many were expecting Furia to take this one seeing how both these teams played in their first series, but MIBR had something different in mind.
Furia could make.
There's that first pressure. Double duelist coming in. First contact for JZZ with the second one into MW0. Pain Shell to push some players back. A great hold to start things off. Spots them again. Has support from Mazine on the top of the B ropes. As the orbs come through, at least that's going to help for Khalil to move forward. Pressure in towards the orange walls, orange hallway. But MIBR, Arzine just saw one crossover for a plant. There's that peek, and he was ready for it. The 6th sense out of Arzine. As MW0 has to try to get something done with this op. The top of the dome of one crossing over, that was the cap of JZZ, and then wins that mirror matchup against Arzine.
Trying this, they're still setting a precedent.
Trying to double push down at the middle. Havoc does get the contact onto FRZ, an early advantage. That could have been an early 4-on-4 as MWZR almost got picked off there as he got leg shotted by Arzine. Up dropping towards the A-side control. Nice flash, allowing MWZR to get the pick onto Mazine. Adding value to the Blade Storm, the lower buy that you have for the attack inside of Furia. I mean, there's only 2 left. MWZR and Conan. Oof, that was a haircut. But lands the second one through the smoke, allowing Conan to go for the backstab. Easy kill. Somehow it's a 2v1. Up towards the air, the updraft, it misses! They pop against each other! They swing out! And Conan gets the trade to tie up the game!
And even though MWZera was playing out of his mind again, the MIBR attack side was just too good on split. Come map 2, Furia decided to pick Breeze, seeing as though they played a really close game against NRG with effectively only 4 players on their team. If Havoc decided to turn on his monitor, they were confident they could come out with the win this time.
Slow down and make things very difficult for MIBR to move through. RGL waiting for that wall to come up, fine, it does so, but Havoc does get the pick off the JZZ before the wall came up. What a hold in the end here, a flawless coming out. Planning for the pulse plant once again on default. FRZ is pushing forward towards the staircase. A scan, spotting the second one, the flash too late. There's MW0 on that flank, updraft, Mazine falls, advantage for Furia. Spike planted as FRZ and JZZ are trying to play the lurks, the flanks, denied by Khalil. JZZ alone wins the duel against the duelist. But then Khalil on that rotate.
And even though Havoc ended up being the team's top frag this time around, the rest of Furia weren't able to keep up against the team play and pace of MIBR, with MIBR securing the map and series in 13-11 fashion. Then of course we'd get to see our marquee matchup of Sentinels taking on 100 Thieves in an elimination match. And given these teams' track records, I'm pretty sure every player thought their job was on the line, so they made sure to bring their A game.
The box are still worried about Rumble. Up to Heaven, Asuna. Important kill. Zekken finds his. Earns his way to the showstopper. Just jiggling as well, rebounding off of it with the tap there. Boostio lucky to get it, but instantly you can see the players, the positioning is Sentinels. Seems that might be the trigger yet. There it is, go button sent. It's a 1-for-1, Bang's good for it still. TP forwards, TenZ, who's vulnerable duck. But it's equalized, 3 versus 3. Do they still want to commit into this one? Straight through, vulnerable into the back. EU's got to respect that. The util laid down at his feet, so the plant's still going to get off here for Sentinels.
And this is going to be a tough retake. EU doesn't have very much utility, just used his last Prowler, and Cryo is coming around on the flank with an off.
A vital one at that. Celsius peeks it out though. So he falls, double face on the high-low. JohnQT just trying to drop down and survive, and now he realizes we're being threatened from multiple angles. Asuna don't know where to peek from. EU though removing it, and lovely movement at the end of the day. Finally a round on the board here for 100 Thieves. Lots of players to meet them. Satchel across. What a shot by Cryo. Showstopper though. TenZ is TP'd right behind them. EU luckily there with the trade. Commits the nightfall. We're going to really fight over this one, but guess what? Senna out of there. High-tailed. Straight back. Front section of Mound. How are they going to fight over this one? Doubled up, and players low enough that it's short work, quick work for Bang.
Toxin screen down.
Respect this for you, Arsene. Backing out and away. Asuna out wide here, still holding their ground onto the top of the box, but TenZ is still alive. Right here with the decoy sent forwards. Cryo, he knows it though, holds his ground, gate crash to evacuate. No. Close one. Flank attempt by TenZ right from behind here. Cryo goes back to all of it indeed, and he does not know it. And it's all up to Boostio. Ran down. Asuna, one step closer to the big rocket.
Reclear?
Reclear attempt, flash through. It's anti-flash from Asuna. The rest of his team combined, but how are they finding these kills? I mean, right behind him in second, and he wants even more. Look at this, just walking right round the corner, almost catching with the util. Out 72 health, backing away. Such an unorthodox position to be in right now. The rest of their team. And what do they have to clear this one? Bang, it's in a really forward angle here. Asuna just jiggling from the bench, spots it.
Do they think about him at any point? No.
Not likely. Flash, rebounds! Anti-flash, but not enough! Not enough!
We'd see domination from both sides, with both teams taking the other's map pick, with Sentinels taking Lotus in 13-5 fashion, and 100 Thieves bringing it back on Bind with a decisive 13-6 win. Come split, it was anyone's game. But seeing how they destroyed Leviathan on this map before, many thought 100 Thieves were gonna come out with the win on this one. But Zekken on the squad shut that down.
There's another player sitting close deep. Zelsis.
The lurks on lurks.
Yeah. This is why it's dangerous to lose control of the map in that way and form 2 players playing close to the site here. Dropping down now. Bang and Boostio against the world. Leave it to just Boostio. That is snappy. That is clean, but can he do even more? Answer is no.
Time this walkout through B main.
Oh, Cryo's fallen. With him down here, the Heaven players now have got to really worry about this one with Zelsis dropped. Evened out 4 versus 4 here, but the site is now theirs. And TenZ, it's a little bit more. JohnQT causing all sorts of problems, just pricking them from behind. Whoa, what a rocket! Really, 100 Thieves
Walk through on this B split.
Wow.
And what a punish that is. All of these 100 Thieves players having to jump spot because they don't have that info and getting smacked.
And now they go. Asuna close to the choke. There was a molly in the hands of Zelsis, hands him, and Easy and Cryo still dodging, juking. Not enough! Not enough! Sentinels right in their faces. Sees the reposition, lined up entirely, but it is that crossfire. No way! EU brings it to the 1v1. It will be a monstrous clutch, and indeed it is! Kill claimed, damage, stray bullets, sent flying, JohnQT! How was he already there? This is ridiculous! Essentially TP'd straight into the fray, 1 player up into Heaven, that's Boostio. Oh, Kane, flick, adjustments, all their detainment. Is it online? JohnQT, the savior! But Boostio, oh! He can't get it! Bang, weaving in and out backwards here. Zelsis unable to get the half on a defuse. That's the pull, the benefit of all of this. Vulnerable up, how does he win that? And now the wall working against him in his face! Cryo! That is disgusting!
Here.
Yep, and here's a refight all the way together here, but do they have the guns for it? Yes, straight to the dome. Boostio removed, the spike drop down as on top of this one, right from behind Zekken! He pushed out A main! That is filthy work here, only with the classic, and they have swarmed the position. Relentless, running and gunning. Cryo, he's not taking his time of it. They have just answered back instantaneously.
This time, that push out from second.
Oh my,
That is just bonkers. What a response.
Sentinels took the map and series with a 13-8 win on Split, and that was the first week of kickoff. The action continues this Friday with NRG taking on Cloud9, which should be pretty spicy given Oxy's post-game interview.
And hopefully you can keep this performance going on because your next opponent is definitely a tough one in NRG. We saw them play earlier today, and they definitely looked great with all the recent additions to their roster as well. What are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, I mean, Demon 1 called me the worst duelist in franchising, so we'll see about that.
And Leviathan and Aspas taking on his former team in Loud to see who advances in the tournament. You're not gonna want to miss out on these matches. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to get more VCT content like this every week. Like the video if you want to show support, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.